Alright, it's a little late in the day, but I just recently came back from a retreat, a church retreat. And like I said before, at one point in time, I completely lost faith and hope in God, right? But one thing that dawned on me, not at the retreat, coming back from the retreat, was all the things that had transpired after I had my worst period. Don't laugh at that. Cut! Start over. All right. After I had the worst time in my life, I thought about what became of that worst time in my life. And I look back and I go, yo, that needed to happen. And for a long time, I don't think that ever really crossed my mind. But I think looking back today, looking back at the things that I have done in the last couple of years for myself, the last couple of years I've managed to get rid of credit card debt. I've managed to begin to really get back into shape. I managed to really get help with relationship issues that I have, whether it's with myself or with others, as well as help with issues that I have with the opposite sex. And I think that all that was great because without that situation having happened, I would have never made these changes in my life. I would have never thought them necessary. I would have never dedicated myself to them the way that I dedicated myself to them. So in a way, I have to be grateful now because I wasn't a year ago. I wasn't actually probably 2 days ago. But now I have to look back and be grateful and say, wow, God, like, I actually needed that. I actually needed all of that pain so that I could do all of these things for myself that would allow me to be in a place right now that I am much better than I was before all the pain happened. I'm actually glad that that happened now. And now I have to give you praise. As much as it is out of routine now, as much as I'm not used to it anymore, and it's actually awkward, it doesn't make as much sense as it used to make when I was trying to be on fire for God. Now I have to give you praise because it was actually for my good that I went through that much pain in that many ways in that short amount of time. And so honestly, I'm not here to preach to you, but I do want to say, look at the worst periods, look at the worst times in your life and think about the good that came out of it. And think, can you manage to be grateful for it in retrospect? God bless.